We lost 2 husbands. We lost 2 fathers. And their killer is still out there walking around among us. If you saw something, if you heard something, do not stand idly by beside the blood of your brother.
Oh, a rabbi becomes an action hero in the new movie Guns and Moses. It's set in a fictional town in California, but a real-life event was part of the inspiration for this Western thriller. And joining me now is Mark Feuerstein, my new best friend. He plays the lead role of Rabbi Mo. So good to have you.
It's so good to be here, and thank you for showing the clip, and thank you for having me.
Yeah.
And yes, it is based on a real event. The director and his wife, Sal and Nina Litvak, wrote a fabulous script. They were inspired when Rabbi Goldstein at the Poway Synagogue in Poway, California, got up when a shooter came into the congregation and defended those people. One woman was killed, but he saved probably 15 or 20 by taking action and going at the shooter. He lost a finger in doing it, but he was a hero. And when he spoke to the community, he didn't say, you know, send money or anything. He said, go do a mitzvah, go do a good deed. Yeah. And that inspired Sal and Nina to write this script, and I got to play that rabbi.
Wow, which is so amazing. You know, we're so used to you playing this funny, so likable boy next door kind of thing, and now you're playing this, like, you got a gun, you're shooting people.
Yeah, well,
tell us more about the character.
You know, when you get an indie script through your agents, you don't know what it's going to be, but this came in, and you're expecting it to be a not great role and the story to go to the left. But I read this script, and it's a part where I get to be, you know, funny and dramatic, and then an action star, and I was like, hell yeah, and I'm a proud Jew, so I get to be Rabbi Mo, and I loved it, and I had to learn how to shoot a gun to play this part. The woman who plays my wife, Alona Tal, was in the IDF. She had to pretend not to know what she was doing. For me, there was no acting required. I was literally learning how to shoot a gun in real time.
Yeah, but you've been an actor for so long, and none of those roles before. You've never fired a gun.
The only other movie I was in where there was weapons was another Jewish story called Defiance. An amazing story about the largest amount of Jews saved by Jews in the Holocaust. The partisans who lived in the forests of Belarus. Daniel Craig played Tuvia Bielski, and I played an intellectual in the community. And I take a grenade, I pull the pin, and I throw it so poorly that I blow myself up. Oh, no. Sorry to ruin that part of the movie for anybody.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
But no spoilers in this, but this is.
But in this one, I effectively shoot a gun and learn how to protect myself and my community, which is what it's all about. There's a quote in the movie, I quote Rabbi Hillel, a famous rabbi, who said, in a place where there is no man, be the man. And I step up to the challenge for my community.
Wow. But you know, when you play this fictional character, this time around, you're really a real character. You know, you're playing a real person who can watch this movie. So was there more pressure to get it right and do it right?
It's not really based on Rabbi Goldstein of the Poway community. It was inspired by him. But yes, you are playing someone who represents all those great men and women who rise to the challenge and who seek the truth. My character is not willing to settle at the easiest, lowest common denominator solution or suspect. There's a neo-Nazi character, and it would be easy to say, that's the guy. But I ask him, even though he denies the Holocaust, to get out of his car and meet a character played by Christopher Lloyd, who you know from Back to the Future and Taxi, who plays a survivor and explains to him that his whole family died. And because the kid eats the brownie after our services, after hearing that story, I just can't believe it's him. And so it's about seeking the truth.
Well, it sounds amazing. So amazing to meet you. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Again, the movie Guns and Moses is in theaters this Friday, and you can find more information by going to our website, kcalnews.com, and click Seen on TV.